Arsenal are set to sign Viktor Gyökeres from Sporting CP. It was no secret that Amorim was definitely interested in the striker for the mere fact that he was doing so good underneath him while he was at the club. He knows Amorim's system inside out. He was one of the top performers, a top striker for the club whilst Amorim was there. Maybe Amorim regrets it. Leaving, I think it was mid-season while they were at the top. But Arsenal apparently is the forerunner where this is concerned. He did say that he wants Arsenal. So after being linked with him for so long, he then said Arsenal is his priority, and basically Manchester United would be plan B. So it's no real surprise that Fabrizio Romano came out and said that here we go, time is almost upon us. So
Arsenal are closing in on a deal to sign Viktor Gyökeres with an agreement very close with Sporting and deal done with the player for a long-term contract. A breakthrough in talks is getting really closer for Viktor Gyökeres to become new Arsenal striker. The here we go can come very soon because Arsenal made progress in talks with Sporting for Viktor Gyökeres with direct contacts over the last 24-48 hours, and so Arsenal advancing in conversations club to club. Gyökeres told Sporting that he has an agreement with Arsenal. He only wants to go to Arsenal and he will not show up for training anymore.
I mean, it's really sad that we weren't able to get him, but let's see what we have in store for the rest of this transfer window. It's not really looking so good because we've been linked with Mbuemo for so long. Brian Mbuemo for so long. Over 4 weeks, going 5 weeks now. And still nothing. You know, offers after offers, and we're still not close. We're still not as close as a here we go. We're not close to a here we go as yet. So let's see how the rest of that unfolds. We do have some new signings to make mention of. A young Diego Leon officially unveiled at Manchester United. And there's a quote from him so far which really got the fan base saying, yeah, this is the right attitude. Quote says, everyone thinks I'll go out on loan, but I don't have that mindset. I'm going to crush it in the preseason, and within 1 or 2 games I'll already be playing with them. And that's not bad. That's not bad. We just hope that he's able to back it up with some good performances pre-season. So let's see how that goes. But all in all, we've only got one other big name signing, which is Matheus Cunha, over the line. So we're still searching for strikers. We're still searching for defenders. But we definitely need a striker in this transfer window because Højlund is not it. He's not it. Maybe he needs some more time, but for right now, he is not it. He needs a more mature, more well-rounded, Premier League proven striker. We're also linked with Ollie Watkins, and that's a player that I would take any day of the week, really. He's already Premier League proven. It's known that he's not necessarily in high favor, just to put it that way, with Unai Emery. Lack of game time, not as much game time as the past season. And we saw that when Duran was in the Premier League, he was basically starting over Watkins, even though Watkins was fit and healthy. And every time he got a chance to come on or to prove himself, he always shows up with a goal. And that's the type of mentality that I think we need in this squad or in this team now. So someone that Højlund can learn from. I can't see how we can go wrong there. But knowing Manchester United, we may wait to the last week, the last day, the last few hours to get some signing, some panic buys. And that's where I don't want this to end up. So see that we're linked with Calvert-Lewin, and I'm not sure why. Calvert-Lewin is now a free agent apparently. He has a horrible, and I mean horrible, injury record. He's not a player in form. I don't know when the last time he was in form. That was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe even further. I don't know. But he's definitely not a man in form, and he's definitely not someone that we can depend upon to play week in, week out based on his injury record. I mean, I know he's 28, he's not necessarily old, in football terms. But I don't think that's the right type of player, the right profile of player that we should be going for now. We've been linked with so many players for them only to sign for another club. It's not the best thing. It's really terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. But let's see, because we have a lot of players to replace.